It's the one and only Two Live Show. Let's go. Two Live Show. We in this bitch. Two Live Show. Our facts legit. Two Live Show. We keep it lit. Two Live Show. I got them views. Two Live Show. She got them too.
She got
Two Live Show. We can't not lose. Two Live Show. Hey.
Yes, indeed. We back in this thing.
Yo.
New week, new episode. Looking at the game. Ooh, them 49ers, boy, I tell you. But anyways, D Nice, the nice one. Welcome to the Two Live Show. And of course, it's my girl.
Joy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Well, as you know, we're in the playoff season. A shocker earlier, motherfucking Chiefs got their ass beat in overtime. Boy, that was a good ass game. 2 back-to-back good ass game with the Chiefs, but they got the same. They got the same results they got. They gave the Bills last week. They lost it with a kickoff. With a field goal in overtime. Hurt. Damn, I couldn't believe. Yeah, Cincinnati in that thing though. So hopefully we can make it a homecoming with the Rams, not the fucking 49ers. And, I can get my money, I bet, and double up and triple up if somebody feel like Cincinnati going to do something. Come on. I'm ready. What you got?
Are there any Cincinnati fans in your shop or no?
Nah. It's from South Carolina. They like Dallas, Pittsburgh, New Orleans, everywhere else. No. I'm the only West Coast, so, everybody else is regional. But hey, it is what it is.
So how's your week going, sir? Or last week?
Well, survived that super chill cold day. I thought it was gonna be more than what it was. They made it so like it was gonna be like you step outside and you turn to this fucking ice tray or something. Like it was bad in the morning when I woke up by 8 o'clock to take the dog out. That shit was kicking my ass because I ain't put no socks on, my flip flops. So I was feeling that shit all the way up my leg and shit. I had to hear it there. Y'all come on! Told the dogs, come on, let's go. And but other than that, it warmed up, about 2 o'clock when I was at the shop. So, getting the shop together. The sign will be on the front of the shop real soon, going through the permit stages. So stay tuned for that. Opulence hair studio.
Yes, it looks very nice.
Say it.
Opulence.
Trying to bring a touch of class and
That's right.
Indicator
where it's greater or whatever.
Yeah. All right, we're doing the 30 for the 5 for 30.
Yeah. I guess is it on me? It's on me.
Yeah, I guess it is on you.
Okay. So I'll be asking you questions.
Oh, you're asking me questions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So our first topic of the day. For some reason, it's this month of January, which is closing tomorrow. It was Human Trafficking Month. Can you please just tell us your feelings on human trafficking, ways we can stop it, and do you know any experience with that?
Well, nah, I've never been tried to be kidnapped myself personally, but you see the shit with Tisha Campbell? They trying to kidnap her in some old weird ass way with the cars and no back seats and shit, and I don't know what part of Europe she was in, but hey, ladies, be safe, man. But when the girls out here young and rebellious against their mom, they want to go skip, school and go hang out with their friends and shit, them are prime candidates for getting caught up in some bullshit. So the more you know where your daughter's involvement in what they're doing on a daily, the better off they'll be. Because believe me, there's somebody watching them, go through the motions of, walking down the street mad because they left the house, all that shit. Yeah, that was a long 30.
Thank you. All right, so did you watch the Janet Jackson documentary? Any of it?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
So what one fact was surprising you in the Janet Jackson documentary?
That she had to grind that hard. You think her being the youngest of the siblings that everything be given to her, but nah, they kind of like, we got ours, you gotta get yours, and she made it work. Came her own icon and made it to the hall. So I salute Janet. I always liked Janet. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, she was thicker than a sneaker. So I always felt good about Janet. So yeah, she deserved that.
Okay.
She did that.
She did that.
Yes.
All right. I don't know what's wrong with this, but okay.
You
So
gotta pass that's gotta be there. Then you do
okay,
it.
do it.
Remember?
Okay. Oh,
And then don't do it.
all right. So that's yeah.
Yeah,
There it
remember?
is. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
So the Lakers. LeBron is hurt with his knee. We're not getting rid of Westbrook anytime soon. The trade deadline is among us. It's coming up. What do you think the Lakers can do to at least be sixth place in the West?
Sixth place.
We ain't going to be first.
No, it ain't gonna be sixth either. We're gonna be like eighth and trying to get in the ninth spot if in the play-in playoff. Shit looking bad. We just lost to the Hawks.
They lost?
We were leading the whole fucking game, and the Hawks in the last 5 minutes went ham, and we lost another one. So 129, 121, I believe it was. Stupid shit. I know I'm frustrated. That's it, man. Frustrated.
All right. Last question before we move on. Excuse me. Donald Trump has been doing a lot of rallies and whatnot in these small ass places. He said if he's elected president in 2024, he is going to go ahead and pardon all the Capitol rioters. How do you feel about Trump still claiming that the election was stolen from him? How do you feel that we can move past this as far as a country? What things can we do to sort of get rid of 45?
I hate to say this, but a lot of old white people have to die.
There were some young ones out there.
Yeah, but it's majority of them making the laws that's still in power. So in order to replace them, they have to die out, and then you can neutralize that way by bringing in some different perspectives in the same, branch. Like if you're a Republican, you don't have to be batshit crazy Republican. You can be conscious and sensible about shit.
All right, very good, sir. Okay.
Plus, I don't think his bitch ass gonna make it back.
You don't think he's gonna run? No. Okay.
He might run. I don't think he's gonna make it back though.
Like, you don't think enough people's gonna vote for him?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like everybody think it is.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what time it is? What's that time?
Is it the Mellon Report?
Hey, the Mellon Report. Well, let's go.
Hot ass new song.
A hot new song for the Mellon Report. Let's go.
Big facts. It's the Mellon Report. Big facts. It's the Mellon Report with joy. Big facts. It's the Mellon Report. No cap. Big facts. It's the Mellon Report.
Hey.
All right.
All right. It's the Mellon Report.
All
What
right.
you got for us?
So it hasn't happened yet, but it will. Justice Breyer has said he is going to retire in June.
Yeah,
which means Biden, who promised on his campaign trail that if he gets an opportunity to select a justice, it would be an African American woman. So the three women that are courted or is supposed to be his top three. The first one is Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson of the U.S. Court of Appeals for D.C. And the U.S. Court of Appeals of D.C. is kind of like a feeding line straight to the Supreme Court. So everybody in the Supreme Court had been a judge and is complete in his circuit. She was also former Barack Obama's short-term pick in 2016, but they didn't, of course, let him pick his damn Supreme Court.
Yeah, lame duck shit they pulled on him.
Right.
He was a lame butt for falling for that dumb shit.
Right. California Supreme Court Justice Leonardo Kruger, a former deputy of Solicitor General. I don't know what that is. Y'all can look that up. And finally, the one that's everybody's top list because it does have bipartisan support is Judge J. Michelle Childs of the U.S. District Court for the District of South Carolina. Remember, that's Clyburn and Lindsey Graham. Yeah, they both like her, so that can be a plus. Lindsey Graham actually says she'll be an outstanding pick.
But we'll see if he's going to actually vote for her or what they got to do? Confirm her?
Oh, yeah, confirm her. So those are the three justices. So it hasn't happened yet, but the fact that in 2022, we finally will get an African-American female on the court. There have been 100...
A whole century.
There have been 155 justices. Out of 155, 107 have been white males. So that tells you the disparity of
one black
black person,
one black male, and
Well, you had one black male. You had a
Well,
you had Thurgood. You had
we got
Thurgood.
Thurgood, the black male. Then you got
Uh,
Uncle Tom Coon,
yeah,
Clarence Thomas. I
and
don't
then you
consider
had
him black, so
you have
he's other.
then you have the women were on the court as well.
Yeah.
But 107
No,
were
the first black woman. Though.
Yeah, so the first black woman would be on the court. All right, so this is very important. So that is my Mellon report. So it hasn't happened yet, but I'm excited to know that it is going to happen. And those are our 3 picks. So please call your Congress people and tell them that, hey, these are the people I want to see on the court, and don't block it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's gonna take a long road to confirm because they always fucking with the Democrats when it comes to judges. But as soon as they get in power, if they win a midterm, like everybody predicting, the Republicans, I don't see how because they haven't came up with anything logical. They still talking batshit crazy about the election was stolen. So how do they have this grand takeover in the midterms? I don't see it. They already changing the voting gerrymandering the fucking areas where you supposed to vote for Democrats and Republicans, turning red to blue to red and giving them more numbers for their sake. But man, just make sure you get out there and don't let shit hold you back. I mean,
also, mind you, the media has to play up certain things.
Yeah,
they have to make things way bad to get viewers, to get people anxious. It's about views. It's not real reporting because the majority of people, what Democrats would like to do, the majority of people agree with it. Gun control, abortion rights, the child tax credit that everybody was getting that helped me a hell of a lot. People are pissed off that they didn't get that this month. Yeah. So please realize that a lot of negativity that you hear is fodder. It's just is hype.
So. Yeah, it's just what we call a sensationalized story that they try to perpetuate to keep you mad and glued to the TV on some fuck shit. But reality, that's just a small pocket of what
very small pocket.
The masses is not.
And not only that, but like somebody said Trump may be bad for the country, but he's great for ratings. So if they get Trump back in, that their ratings are going to go sky high, and that's not media, that's not reporting, that's just like be nice that it's sensationalism. Yeah. So the big holiday that all men love, that they corral around.
Well, we get one of those freebies during that holiday, so
maybe
my ass. I ain't talking about no regular. I'm talking about some Monica Lewinsky. Go look it up. Need a whole lot of that sloppy toppy.
That's
Valentine's.
Is that set in stone? That's like a part of it.
No, it's just like, hey, if you want something nice, this is something nice you can do to receive it. Nice begets nice.
Nice. Oh, that's all it takes. I'll have to write that down.
This sloppy toppy. You probably can get a nice little gift. I mean, if not, then some balloons and some chocolate like everybody else do, like the kids do.
Balloons and chocolate. Kids are getting sloppy toppy. That's the sad part.
They're getting way better loving than I am. Facts.
So anyway, Valentine's Day is upon us. I'm not really into it. I mean,
who's your Valentine this year?
So anyway, we're talking about. So what happened? I was online, and this thing came across my news feed. Apparently, Kevin Samuels. I probably listened to maybe 1 or 2 episodes of him, but this one sort of stood out. He was saying that if a woman goes out on a date with a guy past 5 o'clock, it's expected for her to sleep with the guy. And I thought, well, why is this expectation and pressure on women? And a lot of us don't get off until 5 o'clock. And I got shit to do during the day. I can't just be like, oh my God, I have to go out with you at 1. Who the fuck wants to go on a date at 1 o'clock? Nobody. So I just thought it was really weird that he thinks that women are expected to have sex with a man if we decide to go out after 5 o'clock. Another one gentleman sort of rebutted that and said that why, as a man, we have to put all these expectations on a woman. Why can't men have restraint or just respect the fact that maybe, we don't want to have sex with you? Especially if, the demand is if I see you at 5 o'clock or after 5 o'clock, I'm supposed to give you sloppy toppy.
I mean, if a man is expecting some shit just because they're dating them or they going on a dinner date after 7 or after 5, that's that's some cornball shit anyway. That doesn't guarantee. Like my boy said, if you come over after 2 a.m. talking about coming to the hotel room, then come on, man. What you thought was gonna happen? We're gonna play pity pat and hide and what? Yeah,
Hide and
no.
seek.
So it's the timings, the time zones are different. If it's 2 a.m., yeah, what you here for? But one thing, if it's 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I mean, you setting up for the 2 a.m. I mean, I would think. And if you don't, then you try another day. But you don't expect to be getting on ass just because it's after 5 o'clock. That's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard. And then, I could be talking out of my income bracket, but maybe in a higher income bracket, you get those privileges. But from what I've been, experiencing in my lifetime, expecting some shit from somebody just because it's cornball anyway. So I wouldn't want that unless they want me anyway. So it's like a mutual thing. I want you to want me like I want your ass. It's a lot passionate and more better that way.
So how do you, because you have sons, I'm raising sons, or trying to raise sons. How do you change that mindset to where they think that this girl is supposed to do X, Y, and Z? Now, as a woman,
The music is not helping.
music is not helping. So
It's not helping.
as a woman, I think the pressure is sort of like immense because in a way, like, are we supposed to? I mean, what is our role here versus just being a wet spot for you? Like, why is it?
West spot?
You know,
Wow. Well,
well,
I
I'm saying,
mean, we would hope you have some kind of intellect. I would hope. I don't like a non-challenging female. I like some kind of
pushback,
intellectual property to be there to stimulate me, just like you want to be stimulated intellectually. I do too. I want you to have some kind of mindset too to carry on conversation outside of Instagram and Power Book. On Showtime or Stars or some shit.
Right. So I think the problem, again, I can't speak for Generation Z or whatever the fuck this is. I don't know.
Z1.
01.
Z1.
Z0. Yeah. So I don't know what this generation, as far as what their expectations are, but what they have to understand is sex does not push relationship. It does not. It does not. It doesn't influence relationship. It's just. I mean.
But you have to also think
Mm-hmm.
who was Kevin Samuel audience that he was referring to. He wasn't referring to anybody under 25 and under, I'm sure. So you have to think about that as well. Because if he was, then first he wouldn't be talking about it. It would be somebody younger saying.
So you think these are for people older, 35?
I think it's for mature adults only.
All right. So let's say you were still single. Would you be? So you just said you wouldn't be expecting sex at 5 o'clock. So then why is this message being pushed out to the fact that women, should be?
This has to be some immature shit. What grown ass man thinking like this? Like what 35,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Man?
This is what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm trying to figure out the target audience because
my demographic. I think that's a younger demographic that's probably in that mindset.
So does this lead to more problems? If they're listening to if young people listen to this, if people are like really taking this man's word for gospel, this can be problematic because you're putting all this pressure on the woman to do something that she may not want to do, and the man's just like, well, what? 5 o'clock, open them drawers.
Why 5 o'clock? What the fuck is up with 5 o'clock? That's not. I don't even know why. That's not realistic. People don't even get home to 6:37.
Amen. So
I mean, 5 o'clock. If you going out, I guess that's the weekend, and Lord, I guess that's the weekend, and I'm gonna have to take this shirt off during that podcast. This is bullshit. Well, I think that's during the weekend when you winding down, and maybe on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? If you spending all day with them.
I'm waking up at 3:30 on Saturday.
Well, you're not even ready to go out.
I know. My ass is, I wake up, go for my run, exercise, maybe about 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm in the shower. But I'm not about to be, number one, nice places don't even open up until 5:30, 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Some places
So it was later than that.
Yeah, some of them, like the nice ones are. So it's like what we going to McDonald's? Where we going? Where we going up before 5 o'clock?
Yeah, that was a hard sell to even say to even pitch that notion that 5 p.m. is guaranteeing you get some ad because you're on a date. That's like the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. But
So should there be expectations on the first date? So let's say the 5 o'clock thing. Let's put that out.
Fuck, no,
Okay.
no. It's first date. You're supposed to be trying to understand this person in front of you. Like if you're really there for more than just getting some ad, then you're trying to learn about this person, know some background, get some past history, some likes, dislike. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to learn what they like to do, what they like, what to be, what kind of music you fuck with. You trying to learn all kind of stuff like that in the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it then you think about, I'm finna fuck at forward? Okay, we talked to 2 hours. Yeah, let's go on home now. Like that only makes sense. So I mean, the shit is not realistic, and I mean it's kind of like a far fetched the situation. I don't even think it's realistic.
Okay. So for me, my expectations on the first date is that you just get there on time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like really, if you say, if you say 8 o'clock, you know, 8 o'clock should be the time that we meet up.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I gotta not be like women and showing up late and shit. That's what women supposed to do.
That's what we are supposed to do. I might get there 15 minutes late just because I don't like paying for parking, so I would like circle around until I find, a free ass parking spot that's in a good walking distance. But I would say that for a female going on a date in the first date, there's a lot of pressure there because you don't know, if the guy is, all there, or you don't know what his expectations are. You don't know what they think, you know, you are. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I think it's very important to set your limitations sort of like maybe within the first 30 minutes of the conversation.
Let the guy know prior to even going on. Like, look, there's no expectation here. Right. We're going to enjoy our time, communicate, see how we gel together. You know what I'm saying? If it works out, we may have a little late tea or a late night coffee or whatever they call that shit. But nightcap, yeah. But let's build up to that, and we'll both know at a certain point.
Okay.
Like it should be a mutual thing. It's a mutual agreement. It's something that you don't even have to speak on.
Right.
Sometimes you just spark and you just vibing, and before you know it, hey, there you go.
Right.
It's after 5.
Oh, what do we do now? So I would say the message is, in my opinion, is that please don't put those demands on somebody, especially when they even know they're supposed to be doing this. Also, desperation with your hand out, that fucking reeks. Like, if I know that you're just hounding me for that, I'll probably just get up and leave, pay for my meal, and call it a peace sign. But also, women and men, be careful because with this Me Too stuff, consent, all that shit can play in right now. Well, I thought she thought we were going to do this because bitch didn't go out with me before 5 or whatever. Now you may have a red case or something like that because you felt that you're entitled to this woman. Ladies, also make sure the guy knows where you stand. Don't play around with it either, because some of us, we do flirt to the point where they think, oh, okay, maybe getting some of the guy makes a move. It's like you're shocked. So you have to put those fine boundaries and limitations on that. So it's like, wear what you want, look sexy, look fly, look great, but also know where you stand. Like, let this dude know this ain't gonna go down. And if it does happen, you know what I'm saying, let it happen.
Grown ass adult, dude.
Do what you do. Do what you do.
Yeah, man, just don't go in expecting anything. Like, show them that you have a personality, show them that you mature, you're a man. You know what I'm saying? And if things are agreed upon, then you don't really have to work on that. It just comes, it'll fall naturally.
Mm-hmm.
But don't pressure nobody into doing shit. That's lame as fuck, and it's thirsty. Like, any dude that's already trying to hit the first day they met the chick, like
before 5.
yeah, STD alert.
Oh.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Like
Right.
any female that's letting you hit the ass the first day, I'm scared of that. So
Also, please stop listening to Kevin Samuels. He's not married.
well,
I mean,
stop listening to him on certain
On
things.
certain-
He's speaking some truth, bro. I gotta give him his
what,
props.
what has he said that you agree with? I'm just curious.
That women should date their wage, like fucking date your wage. Stop trying to date niggas that make six figures and you making $450 a month.
What happened
So,
to be? I can't be upgraded.
yeah, but expect upgraded treatment. Yeah, that way.
Upgraded treatment.
Yeah, it can be pleasantly fun or it can be like depressingly depressing, but you're happy because he's buying you shit. But you stuck at home and your friends can't come around, so it can be. You want the bag costs, like for real. Might cost you your freedom, might cost you your
left
teeth.
eye.
It might
Left eye.
yeah, your left eye, your right eye. So hey, you be careful with what you ask for. You might get it. Chasing a bag, you might get an ass whooping with that bag. Facts, big facts.
So stay within your bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us may be lucky not even know that we're dating a guy who is above our bracket.
I mean, if that's the case, then he's pursuing you. Believe me.
Oh, cool. All right.
So,
I don't.
and then you already put yourself in a position like, okay, what kind of dudes hang here? Oh, okay. Executives and fucking and CEOs of companies. Yeah, that's what the bar to hang out. Oh, I'm gonna go there. Like you already putting yourself in the middle of what you trying to get. So. Look good and play accordingly. That's all I say.
Look good. I like that. Look good and play accordingly.
So if you don't like the game, then get out of it. Call timeout.
Anyway, there's there's a lot to go on with that lifestyle. Them girls who look great, that shit that costs money. Them hair,
they empty inside.
them hair,
they
them
soulless.
nails, all that shit costs money.
They gave up a lot to look that way and to get that look.
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of kids on their face.
Anyway, thank you, Demetrius, for that vision. I don't even know what to say. That is so anyway, let me give you my joy and pain. My joy is, of course, that we're gonna have a black female on the Supreme Court justice. I am so amped to see that. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I am just the discussion of it brings me very great pleasure to see that this country is slowly starting to look like the demographics of it. My pain, I pull up my damn hamstring running. Damn cold weather, but I say my pain is the freaking Lakers. Like we had so much promise going into off season. We had so much promise, and now it's just like, what on God's green earth has happened? Like the Suns have the second best record in the NBA. We are somewhere in like the lower playing spot.
8th to 12th spot.
I don't know what the look. LeBron is 37 years old. All right, he cannot carry a team anymore. That man needs rest and help. AD, step up. Westbrook, just fucking retire, man. It's your game does not fit a team format.
That's harsh.
I mean, name me one team that he fit the team format. Just one team that he fit the format of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not applicable.
Mm-hmm. Real spill?
Real spill. Hey, so if you live in a home or a house, whether you're renting it or owning it, make sure you got everything taken care of. Make sure the smoke detector battery is actually swapped out. Make sure if you have a gun, you fucking put it away so no kid ain't shooting themselves. Fucking make sure you know the number to just the health department if you gotta call them about a strange smell in the house or carbon monoxide poisoning, whatever it is. Just have these important numbers somewhere in your house Even on the refrigerator, that's a good idea.
Mm.
But have them available so people have access to them, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? It is always it's better to be safe than sorry, and be prepared than trying to prepare yourself. You know, stay prepared so you don't have to get prepared, basically. And,
If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Exactly.
Sugar free.
There you go.
You listen to sugar free?
West Coast. Yeah, all day, every day.
Pomona.
Realness. Realness. Anyway, so just take care of the house before you even leave going anywhere else, taking care of anything else. Take care of your house first. Take care of home.
Mm.
These kids out here roaming the street at any time we clock, they feel like it. Come on, parents, step your game up. Shit look mad corny and you look mad weak, and it's sad as parents nowadays that we allowing these fucking 15 to 20-year-olds, they still living at the house but doing whatever the fuck they want to do. Like, step up and knock their ass out if you have to. Real spill. Alright, so we appreciate y'all joining us today.
Thank you.
Hope you liked that last episode. That was some real shit y'all need to get into. Good health, good wealth.
Good health,
Life
good
insurance.
wealth. Life insurance.
But
wills.
Yeah, wills, all that good stuff. But until next time, we're trying to feed your mind so you can shit out the facts. I mean, shit out the farts.
Ladies, don't listen. Set your own expectations. And men, just calm the fuck down.
Yeah. You're like real men, like grown men.
Grown men. Grown men.
But
mature men. Men.
Until next time, we appreciate you. Tell a friend to check us out. We're still here. So, Two Line Show, we in his bitch. And my Rams are looking like ham right now because they getting filleted like a motherfucker right now. But it ain't over.
It's all
Because I will be on my IG Live saying some cry faces or some smiley faces in 9 minutes. So, till then, Two Line Show. Yeah. Peace.